Let's start the new session for base method. Okay, so if you have seen the previous lesson, we have started with the base method. Okay, so we are starting the new base method that is from 20 to 90. So in the 20 to 90, what happens? Let's see. So just have a healthy revision of the previous ones. So we have done previously 100 base method, 10 base method, and 1000 base method, right? So the today's lesson will be kind of will be taking the help of the previous lesson, I mean to say. So as we have done 100 base, 10 base, and 1000 base, so 20 to 90 base. Okay, so you can say 20 to 90 base is nothing but the multiple bases for 10. You see how? So when you write 20, so you can write 20 as 10 into 2. When you write 30, you can write 10 into 3. When you write 40, you can write 10 into 4, right? In the same way, when you're writing 90, so you can write 10 into 9, right? Correct. So you see that every time you are multiplying with 10 to get your the desired numbers, right? Correct. It means that all the 20 to 90 bases, okay, so we have to do it by basically 10 base. So here we are taking this major 10 base. So the 10 base is called here your main base. Okay, main base. Okay, and these all numbers 20, 30, 40, 60, 30, 50, 60 till 90, they are all called derived base. They are called derived base, or you can call them multiple bases. Okay, multiple bases. So let's see how to do the things on this after knowing the concept of this. It means that in the background we'll use the concept of 10 only, but uh, at the last moment we'll change that to 20, 30 respectively. It depends on the numbers. Okay, so let's have some sums. Okay, so I'm just taking one sum. Suppose we have to do 26 times 27. We have to multiply this. So you see that we have to compare this with obviously 20. So we'll write plus 6, we'll write plus 7, and then we have to do the cross as we did in the previous lessons. So if we'll do cross, then it will become 33 in both sides. 26 plus 7, 33, 27 plus 6 is 33, and then we'll multiply 6 times 7, which is 42. After this line we'll write 42. Then what we will do, we will as after this line there's only there's 2 digit actually. So before that, before shifting this 4, we have to multiply this portion, only the left portion, with 2, because it's a 20 base, right? So until unless you're not multiplying with 2, so that will be not converted to 20. That's why we have to multiply this 2. So 33 times 2 is 66. So we write 66, and we had already line, right? So 42, then this 4 will shift to the left hand side. So 66 and 4, which is 70. So let's 70, and this 2 is here. Okay, so we have now 702. Okay, which is our final answer. Okay, right? So in this way we can do, like, you see the change. The change is here. We are multiplying with 2. That is the change, where we are actually comparing with 20. We are doing the sum for 10 background. You see why I'm saying 10, because you see till now we have taken 1 digit. Uh, we are doing 10 base, but as our question is of 20 base, so we are multiplying this with 2. Okay, that's what we have to do in other bases. I mean to say, if you do with 30, you have to multiply with 3. If you do with 40, you have to multiply with 4. If you do with 50, you have to multiply with 5. So 50 base is a bit 50 base has another method that also I will tell you. Okay, let's see. So I'm just writing here. Okay, so I'm just showing one of the sums in 30, 40, and 50. Okay, then I'll move with other bases. Okay, so let's see. When you do 30 base, let's multiply 25 times 35. So in this case, what happens? We'll compare with 30 obviously. So you write here minus 5, we'll write here plus 5. Minus obviously because this is lesser than 30. So then we'll do cross. So if we'll do cross, then we'll get 30. And when you multiply this vertical multiply, so it's a minus 25. Then we'll do um, as it is negative. So before, as it is negative, obviously, first of all, this will be multiplied with 3 because it's a 30 base we are doing. Then we are adding 90 here, we're writing minus 25. As you see that it's a negative number, right? Correct. So as it is a negative number, obviously we have to split. We have seen this right earlier. So we have to split this 90 in as you see it's minus 25. So we have to get uh, we have to bring at least 25. So I'll break this 87 and 3, so that this 3 will be multiplied with 10, as it's the main base is 10. 3 into 10 is 30. 30 minus 25, which is 5, right? So 87 in this side and 5 this side here. Okay, so we have the final answer as 875. Okay, this is 30 base, right? So you see, as it is 30 base, I have taken this as 3, and as it is obviously 10 base, main base is 10, so 10 we're multiplying here with 10, right? You can see clearly, right? So 30 base sum we have seen. Now I'm going to show you one 40 base sum. Let's see. Suppose we are doing 49 times 39. Okay, so we'll write here plus 9. We'll write here minus 1. We are comparing, why? Because we are comparing with 40. Then we'll do cross. So if we'll do cross, 48, then 9 into minus 1, minus 9. Then we'll write 48 times 4. Okay, 48 times 4 if you'll do, then uh, you see how to multiply 48 times 4. 48 times 4 we can do 48 times 2, which is 96, and 96 times 2, which is 192. That this stepwise multiplication we can do. Okay, so 192, and this side is minus 9. Then what we will do, see again. So as you see that again there is a negative number, so this 192 will break in 191 and 1. This 1 will be multiplied with 10. So 1 into 10 is 10. Then this 10 minus 9. 10 minus 9 is 1, right? So right here 1 in the right hand side, and in the left hand side is 191. So your answer is 191 in the left and 1 in the right. So final answer is 1911. Clear, right? So this is 40 base. Earlier was 30 base. We have seen the case of 20 base also, right? So you can say this is 20 base. This is 30 base, and this one is 40 base, right? You can see every sum is in single frame, so that it will be convenient for you to copy it down and observe quickly and smartly, so that you could do sums in a very fast. Actually, that is what our mission is like. Our mission is to do the things very fast. So I'll tell you I wanted to tell you one thing, that when you do actually the sums, try to avoid uh, the thing which you can calculate in the mind, right? Like suppose think about 39 times 9. I'm not writing 39. I'm not writing 39 plus 9, right? You see, 39 plus 9, everyone knows 48. I'm not writing this, right? So if you're avoiding this process of writing the plus, then obviously you will be a bit, you'll be, your speed will be increasing in that way. Okay, and try to inculcate this. Actually, that is what our requirement is, that we try to think a lot of things, try to do a lot of things in the brain only, in the mind only. Okay, okay, that is what we have to do. Okay, so now I'm just removing all these sums. Now I'm moving with other bases. Okay, so after seeing this 20, 30 and 40 bases, we are interested in 50 base, 60 base, 70 base, and till 90 actually. So as I said, like 50 base, uh, we will see in a two different method. 50 base, because you see, if I show you, 50 is a number which you can get by 10 also, and 50 is a number also which you can get by 100 also, both. Okay, so if you can get the 50 by both, obviously it has a two different method. Then let's see, suppose I'm doing 50 base. So in the 50 base, 50, you see 50 can be achieved by 100 by 2 also, and 50 you can get by 10 into 5 also. It means that you can do by 10 base also, and you can do by 100 base also, both. So I'm showing you one sum one by one. So suppose you have this sum 42 times 48. So you're doing by 50 base. Let's suppose you're doing this one actually first. I'll show you this one and this one in a second way. So I'll write here -8. I'll write here -2, because we are obviously we are comparing with 50, so we have to write in this way. Then we'll do cross. So if we'll do cross, then you'll get 40 in both way, and if you'll do multiply, so you'll get here 16 plus 16, because minus and minus is plus, right? Then as it has been multiplied with 5, because we are doing 10 base, so this portion has to be multiplied with 5. So 40 times 5 is very easy, 200, and then this 16 is there. Now as we see that after this line there must be only one digit, because it's a 10 base, right? Correct. 10 base means single zero, means single digit after this line. So this one will shift to this side. So 201, 201, 200 plus 1 is 201, and this 6 will be down. So your answer is 2016, right? 2016 is your answer. So you can see clearly, right, that 10 base method of like this one can give you the answer this one. Now I'm showing you the same sum. Okay, let's see if you do the same sum with the second method. I mean to say this one. If you see that 100 by 2, 100 by 2 means you're taking the help of 100. Okay, then we are doing, means if you're taking the help of 100, obviously you have to use two digits, because two zeros are there. So you'll write here -08. See, I'm plugging 0 extra, and -02. Okay, this is the extra thing which we have done. Now cross, we have done cross. So again 40, and then this one is again, this is 60. So what is the difference? Difference is that, as you see that 100 has been divided by 2, so making it 50. So this portion, this 40, only the 40, the left portion will be divided by 2. It will make 20, and then after this line we have 16. So as I have told you that it's like a 100 base. So after this line, there must be two digit, and it is already there, right? So no need to shift anything. So 2016 is your final answer, because no shifting is required due to the 100 base concept. Okay. So you see that you are getting the same answer, right? 2016 and 2016 in the same way, correct? So think about which method is more quick. Okay. So basically both are almost, if I'll say the performance of the sum, both are almost same kind of time taking process. It depends now on the sum also. Okay, which kind of multiplication, which kind of numbers you have. Okay, one different variety of sum I'm trying to show you. Okay, where if you do by the second method actually, then you'll get something decimal, some decimal number you'll get, and then let's see what happens in this. I'm just trying to show you this. Okay, and that scenario will come. I'm just telling you what are the properties of that particular variety. Okay, so let's see. So let's take a sum. Okay, so I'm just taking one odd number and one even number, because this variety is of that one even number and one odd number. Okay, and I'm doing by second method, this method, second method. Okay, so you see that we have taken one sum, as I said, where we have taken one even number, one odd number. So we are writing here +2. We are writing here okay, so actually we are doing by 100 base. We'll write here 02. We'll write here +03. Okay, then we'll do cross. So if we'll do cross, then we'll get 55 and we'll write 06. Then this will be divided by 2. 55 by 2, you'll get a decimal number. So that is 27 and a half, and 06 is there. So then this decimal will be multiplied with 100 because it's a 100 base. So 0.5 into 100 is 50, and that 50 will be added to 06. That is 56, right? So we have 27 in the left and we have 56 in the right. Okay. So means your answer is 2756, right? Correct. So this was actually 100 base. Main base was 100, but this variety comes when you take one even number, one odd number, and then you get a decimal number. You convert that decimal number into the integer by multiplying with 100. You see, we have multiplied with 100, and that's how you get the answer. And we just leave the 2-digit after this line because it's a 100 base we have done. So we have seen the till now we have seen in this lesson from 20 to 50 base, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Now we are moving with the same pace. Okay, so we are going to do now 60, 70, 80 and 90. 60 means you have to multiply with 6, 70 means you have to multiply with 7, 80 means you have to multiply with 8, and 90 means you have to multiply with 9. Okay, so this rhythm will maintain, and let's see what happens in that. Okay, so I'm just writing I'm writing 4 sums. Okay, so basically I'm doing back to back 4 sums of 60, 70, 80 and 90. Okay, let's see. So basically in why I'm doing 4 sums together, to make you show you like how exactly we can also do a lot of sums together in a very easy way and in a less time. Okay, let's see. So 60 base, as I told you, like, you know, we have to multiply with 60. So let's write 4 sums back to back. 66 times 65, then we have here 75 times 79. So okay, then suppose we have 85 times 85, 85 times 85. Then we have here last one, 99 times 100. No, don't take 100, let's take 85. Okay, so you can take 100 also, that's not a problem. Now let's write here plus 6, let's write here plus 5, because I'm comparing with 60, right? I have to multiply with 6 because 10 into 6 is equal to 60. So that is what we have to remember, 6 multiplication. So cross means 71, then multiply, this is 30, then this is 30, then we'll multiply with here 6. If we multiply 6, this is 426, then we have to write 30 here. Then as it's a 10 base, so this after this line there must be single digit, so this 3 will move this side. So 426 plus 3, 429, and 0 is there, right? Correct. So the final answer is 4290. Okay, right? This is the final answer. Okay, this is of 60 base. Now we'll do for 70 base. If you do 70 base, we have to write here plus 5, we have to write plus 9. Then we'll do cross. If we'll do cross, then 75 plus 9, 84. Write 84, we'll put a line, we'll multiply this 9 into 5. If we multiply 9 into 5, then it will be 45. Then multiply this with 7. So we can multiply this 7 and we can get 588. Then we'll put a line. I want to wrap this because it is coming in the place. Then next is like we'll write 45 here. Then this 4 will shift to this side. 588 plus 4, 592, and this 5, right? So the answer is 5925. Correct. This is of 70 base. Okay, let's do for 80 base. So if you do 80 base, I'm writing here plus 5. We're writing. So basically we are doing series of sums actually. Okay. If you know one single concept, you can do series of sum. Okay. So we'll do cross, it's a 90, then it's a 25 actually. Then we'll multiply with 8 because it's 80 base, because 10 into 8 is 80, right? Correct. So this is giving you 720, then 25, then this 2 will move to this side, 722, and then this 5. See how fast we are doing, right? So this is 60, 70, and 80 base. Now one last sum was there. Okay, so that is 90 base. If you're doing any sum by 90 base, and obviously you can do other bases also, the same sum you can do for 100 base also. I'll show you also. Single sum, one, obviously I have shown you one of the methods in 50, right? So here also the same technique can be applied. So let's write that sum 95, 96. So we'll write plus 5 plus, because we are comparing with 90, not 100. So plus 6, then we'll do cross, then it is 101. Then if you do multiplication, then it is 30, then multiply by 9. So multiply by 9 is very easy here, 909 and 30. Then you see that we have 30, that should not be there. So this 3 will be here because it's a 10 base, 10 into 9. Concept of 10 means single zero, means single digit. This 3 will move to this side, 909 plus 3, 912, and this 0 is there. So 9120 is the answer, right? You see, back to back 4 sums we did, right? Correct. Not only 4 sums, like we can do very fast, kind of 10 to 12 sums. When I will add, like this is the kind of lessons we did for base method. I'm going to jot it down more lessons where we'll do series of sum after knowing all the concepts in a kind of summary, right? Summary of the concepts. Okay, so we'll do maybe in 15 minutes 15 sums, 20 minutes 20 sums, like that. Okay, that is what our motto is actually. Okay, so this lesson was up to this for 20 to 90. Okay, in the next lesson we are going to see more fun, like we'll do 200 to 900 base, and we are going to use 100 main base as a kind of background. 100 base will run. Okay, so stay tuned, and I hope you're liking this course. Please mail us about your learning. Okay, and we'll be very happy to know about your progress. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.